All right, we're working with a 2017 Jaguar F-Type 3.0 engine. Removing the actual fuel injectors. I've had a couple problems before, and I decided to share a video this time. This one was actually a little bit more of a difficult one, but a lot of times these fuel injectors, you can't pull them out. You can have a special tool with them, and even with that tool, you can't even get them out sometimes. We ended up using a couple of these penetrating lubricating oils on there, let it saturate for a couple hours on there. Tried pulling, still nothing would come out. There's a special tool. We also ended up using a pulley system to try to see if yank it out a little bit with a little bit more pressure. Did not work out as well. But sometimes you might have a case where, like with us here, where the actual fuel injector got stuck inside the actual chamber there, and there's nothing you can do to pull it out. So there's no videos out there on how to take this out on that end without removing the head and everything on that end. So what we ended up doing instead, we got this piece here. I'm going to show you guys. This piece here broke off, and basically we had to improvise and try to figure out how we're going to get this actual this how the new one looks like, how we're going to get on there to remove this one from the inside. As you can see how bad this one really is on that end. Definitely need to replace. So long story short, so you can see here, this is where we're trying to pull it out, and eventually broke off. I don't have the other pieces to show you, but there was the plastic piece that was still around here. So what we ended up doing is we ended up using an extractor on that portions of it, and we started working with the higher side until eventually breaking off this piece off right here to eventually get this here on that end. Once we were able to get that portion off there, we were very careful, and we ended up using the extractor again, finding the right side here, which I'll explain to you guys here in a second, and put it on there, and then basically
I use the impact.
The impact, and
because when you do it by the hand, it's not moving. So I put more pressure.
So we ended up putting that portions up on that end, taping it up really well, and we were able to pull it out. So there's just another way of doing things here, guys. You guys don't have to remove it, but definitely look into getting one of these here if that ever happens to you, and get it out. But we definitely managed to get it out. I'm not gonna say it was easy, guys. So you will actually,
if not, we have to take all the head.
You'll have to be patient with it, but you can get it out, just so you know, so that way you don't have to worry about taking it out from the head. I know there's not a lot of videos out there, but I thought I would share this one because this one was a very tricky one. And this is what we used, the ThinkWork W6096. It has various extractors on that end, but like I said, we had to use very little to take the plastic off. We had to keep moving until we finally took off all the plastic around it, and then we were able to get that in there. Just thought for anybody who ever wants to try something like that, and it can be done.